Hey everyone, I'm here, I'm awake. I have been pained a lot this morning about what was going on, but I was still sleeping in my bed when the announcement was going around. I have not fully watched this whole thing. I scrolled through a little bit of this announcement so far, but there's not much I need to say. The Grey Ace Attorney is real now. We no longer have to hide in the shadows about the whole leaks and stuff. It has now officially been announced to the world that this is real. So, like I said, I haven't fully watched through it because I realized I should probably actually make a reaction video going through this whole process properly. And I'm going to put a big disclaimer. I have played both the games. If you didn't already know, if you've been on this channel, I will try my best not to mention too many spoilers, but I'm going to just put the warning right now that there may be some spoilers coming up as we go through this video. I want to watch this for reals, for fully now, and have a good time with this. Hello, Mr. Shu Takumi. Takumi-san is king when it comes to just writing characters. My god, let's go.
皆さんこんにちは。
Oh, it's loud.
逆転裁判大逆転裁判シリーズディレクターの匠修です。今日はとても大事なお知らせがあってご挨拶。
Big fat disclaimer, he did not have any part in 5 and 6 development. He did not direct those. I think he was just someone they would just consult with, but just remember, he is only the director for the original Ace Attorney trilogy and Apollo Justice and the Great Ace Attorney. That is it. Oh my god, it's gonna be so weird calling this the Great Ace Attorney now.
挨拶に出てまいりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
Let's go, let's go, let's go. The voice choices are a little interesting here, I'll give you that though. I'm sorry, my mouse is like in weird places and I don't know where to put it.
Yes! I will become a lawyer.
Like,
I have to.
Right.
Judicial assistant to the defense.
I'm determined to bring about change in our legal system. Now,
I...
engage in the art of deduction.
Oh god, there's so much
It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Everything's happening so fast, Jesus Christ. Oh. I'm gonna let this play through. There's already a lot of things I want to talk about. I'm gonna let this play through. I will let this play through. Come on, me. I will let this play through. Oh my god, everything is in English and I can't. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, the font choices is pretty nice though. Yeah, the font choices is pretty good. It is facts with Sholmes! Or like Sholmes, oh god.
Yes!
I will probably not call him Herlock Sholmes, or Iris Wilson, or John Wilson. I am just gonna habitually call them Watson when I go through this game. In English. Oh, Baroque, my man! My man!
Mayonnaise are a truly fascinating breed.
Objection!
Why does everyone... Look, I get it, for the British people they need to sound British, but why do some of the people on the Japanese side sound kind of British? I think I have some suspicions of the casting here, because some of them I do not recognize, but I recognize Baroque's from another video game. The Reds magazines are here! How are they gonna localize the freaking some of the... There's a lot of Japanese-esque terminologies and lore and stuff there. I'm just sitting here like, how are they gonna translate that stuff? Holy crap. You know, like Japanese tongue twisters. The 7 days of sin are here. The countdown 7 days. What is this? Wait, what? You let the game play for you? Ah! So you can just enjoy this as an actual, like, visual novel? No one, you don't have to do anything? That's hilarious. Oh, this is so good. Okay, this is a very long video, by the way. That was just a trailer, so there's more stuff. July 27th! Oh my god, that art is so good! Oh. Oh, this is early DLC? Oh, I have to still pre-order it? Oh, music. Oh, new arrangements! Oh, they're probably from the orchestra. Ooh, I have to pre-order the thing? Oh boy, oh boy. The little asterisk to tell you guys that, hey, these are original Japanese release date. I'm sorry, Takumi-san, I'm talking over you.
この2つの作品がいよいよ一つになって登場します。プラットフォームは Nintendo Switch、PlayStation 4、そして Steam。
Steam. I'm getting it on the Switch and Steam. That's me.
19世紀クラシックミステリーの世界が融合して
They're going for $40, I believe, when I saw someone link me the
最高の
pricing.
美術とキャラクターデザイン、美しい音楽が加わって
You bet it has the best art and the most beautiful music. You bet.
僕も大好きです。
Yes, Takumi.
Get
Very
your
good.
pointer finger ready for 10 mystery-packed episodes and 8 mini-escapades, offering over 50 hours of Ace Attorney drama and fun.
Who's reading this?
Life at the turn of the 20th century, as you fight for your clients in the courtrooms of Meiji-era Japan and Victorian London.
Who's reading this?
Listen to the characters in your choice of English or Japanese voice acting.
So they are keeping the Japanese ones in the localized one. Okay.
Works, as gorgeous visuals and vibrant animations bring the world of the great Ace Attorney to life. Step into the courtroom, 27th July, on the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam.
I can't believe this is
For
real!
more details,
I'm still sitting here that I can't believe this is real!
we're bringing the stories of Ryunosuke Naruhodo and his descendant Phoenix Wright together in the Ace Attorney Turnabout Collection.
Oh, we already know what the bundle there.
Great Ace Attorney and the 2019 release, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, in one complete set.
That's a really nice piece of art, too. That new piece of art for,
Pre-order or purchase the
Naruhodo.
game just after launch to obtain the From the Vault DLC, featuring additional art and music you can view at any time from within the game.
Oh, they actually put the unused tracks there.
Visit our website for details on how to download the DLC. Digital pre-order information will be coming in the near future.
Please, Steam can only do digital.
逆転の歴史も今年でなんと20周年。
Oh, it's been 20 years.
この年に大逆転裁判を世界に向けて発表することができて
Good.
とても嬉しいです。
I'm happy for you, Takumi.
ついに英語にも対応できたので海外の皆さんにも遊んでいただけるようになりました。作り手としては本当にドキドキしています。
Thanks,
という
Capcom.
ことで、大逆転裁判 1&2 なるほど龍之介の冒険と覚悟、発売までどうぞお楽しみ
He
に。
said the full name. He said the full Japanese name. I got this time on Hirosuke. Oh! Okay, we're gonna go back. Let's go back and look at this. Let's look at some of this. I have the suspicion the people that they casted for this is the same company who also pulled for the Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney. Mostly because the people who recorded for the Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney, most of them were British actors. Most of them were EU actors for that one. And the fact that some of these characters, even the Japanese ones, suspiciously are very British. Oh god, see, Ben Deary is I found him. He's a British actor. So yeah, I suspect the company who is doing the voice work for this more than likely is using the same studio for Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney, which is fine. That doesn't bother me at all. It's just it's gonna be interesting. I still don't even know how to feel about Kazuma's voice. Like Susato doesn't bother me too much. They actually went. Like, looking at the name of the voiceover for her, like, they took the time to actually find looks like a native Japanese speaker for her, which is interesting. Why did they only do that for her, but not for the other Japanese voices for this game? Let me go back and look at Naruhodo. I want to hear Naruhodo again.
I will become a lawyer. I have to.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see. Some of these guys do not have any roles in voices, which is very interesting. Ota, never mind. Mark Ota is actually that last name is definitely someone of Japanese descent. Please don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure Ota though is very much a Japanese name. But let me see. I'm trying to find if there's anything. Oh, he's kind of dorky. I like him. Look at this dork. This dorky boy. Look, I'll put it down here. Look at this dork. Okay, so there's Mark Oda. Yeah, very, you can look at some, I'm gonna look at the, let me look. See, Mark Oda is just, there's really nothing much, but you can see what he's done work-wise. He's listed as an actor for the most part. So yeah, there's not super much to work with here. All right, let's see. Rina Takasaki. These are just... I'm still getting pinged, by the way, by people. Yeah, nothing, these guys don't have a whole lot of roles at all, so...
Your assistance to the defense.
I'm determined to bring about change in our legal system.
If I just ignore the fact that it's a British person, it's actually pretty sexy. Yeah.
You wouldn't start a night like this, so why end it that way? Alcohol. Know your limits.
Oh, hello there. The name's Jack. Jack Higgins.
Oh boy.
And later on in the programme, we'll be talking to a man from Inverness who claims...
Welcome aboard the train. Content has also been updated to reflect the new national curriculum and now includes topics...
So British! Ah, I can't!
Now, let us engage in the
Okay, Bradley, we need to get away from Ben Terry for now because, oh my god, okay, my voice just actually cracked there because I don't know how to feel about all of this right now. Let's look at Bradley Clarkson. Oh, he's a very handsome fella, I'll give you that. So far, I have found no one on this list that has done some variation of voice acting here, but Bradley Clarkson sounds great as Holmes. I have no complaints about this.
It's a great pleasure to...
Claire Morgan. Anyway, I have no issues with, like, the Sherlock one. It's perfect. Some of the other ones I'll have to just grow into, but Sherlock is perfect. Wow, don't change that. Let's see. There are 2 Claire Morgans. Let's look at the other Claire Morgan. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we finally have somebody who's done some voice work here. Let's go. What do we got here? We have somebody, they've played... Oh, they're Amelia Ruth in Professor Layton in The Eternal Diva. That's something. They have a lot of Assassin's Creed titles here. At Ni no Kune, and Inazuma. Okay, alright, we finally got somebody who's done some voice work here. Let's go, Iris.
Thank you both. My name is Iris Wilson.
Alright, who else we got? I think we have Baroque and that's it. So Baroque is an interesting fella. I think this voice they picked works for him perfectly, that they went with. What's really funny is that he is the voice this is the voice actor for Estinian in Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm sitting here like, oh, so he went from one emo guy to another emo guy. Fantastic, it works. The fonting is so good though. Can we just talk about it? I really like the font choice. I really thought they were going to bring the Japanese audio over for certain regions because in the Japanese dialogue, Sherlock Holmes is said, and you know, Sherlock Holmes is the actual thing to avoid, you know, a certain estate. Anyway, so I'm very happy that they are they're letting us have the dual audio, which is great because, I haven't decided if I'm going to stream my playthrough of the localized version or make an LP, or I could be crazy and do both, we'll see. There's nothing I see that's new per se, but I will appreciate being able to actually, like, watch some of the videos they have here that was never really subbed. Like, some of these were not subbed officially. So I look forward to being able to actually watch those with proper subtitles and stuff. Naturally, the real question now, they have dual audio. Can we change it to also Japanese text? That's the big one that I'm wondering about. And we talk about this piece of art, though. It's so pretty. Oh, man, God. I haven't really sat down to look at this, but someone already pointed out to me that if you look... There are specific spots you should look at because it's very interesting what they place there. if you look very closely towards Gregson and Baroque at the top, you can see someone standing here. But also, all the way down over here where Asogi and Mikatoba are, you can see someone else silhouetted over here. That's a beautiful choice of placement for certain characters so far. Let's see. Oh my god, yes, Hori is with her bae. It's great. I love it. Yeah, this is so pretty. I would love to have a freaking wallpaper of this thing and just hang it in my room. God, it's so good. It is so good, and I like the decision to make Vortex face away from us this time. Both times he's faced us. This is the first time in his new art that he is facing away from us. And I'm sitting here wondering, is this actually the cover art for the new games or something? Or, I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, sorry, I scrolled down by accident. July 27th. Oh boy, well, you know what I'm doing in like the next couple of weeks when this comes out. There's gonna be a whole week of me just playing DGS, just in English, just so I can actually see what's going on here. I may bring some guests if they're around, we'll see. But for the time being, this is... Whew. Oh, there's so much to take in right now.
Hold it!
So, from the DLC stuff, there's actually nothing new here per se. A lot of the stuff is coming from the art book itself, which is nice. So now there's a digital variation of it, and from what I see from the music here, so I see mostly poor hairbrain. I see they are putting the unused tracks in here too, which I believe were already in existence in the originals somewhere. That was accessible, so there's nothing particularly new from the original games themselves when it comes to DC. But it'll be new for most of you guys. Please support, please pre-order, and please enjoy the music. They're wonderful. Everything is wonderful about these games, so... Oh, I'm so excited! It's real! We no longer have to, like, sit here and speculate if they will, they won't, they kind of thing anymore. I'm waiting to see what else I could see about this game, because right now my plans at this point is to import the Switch version and then actually buy it on Steam. That is the plan right now, because it's easier for me to stream off of Steam than it is to try and do the Switch at the point, because it'll be easier for me to actually take screenshots also, so that's my plan right now. Yes, I'm buying the game twice. Fight me. I'm going to do it. I saved my money for this, you know, the speculation of whenever this is going to get announced. So I saved money for this game. I am going to get it. And also I heard it's $40, so like it's not a bad deal. I will take this. I will gladly accept this. Guys to see too. So here we go. I just want to see I want to see if they promote anything over on this side too. It's already different from the English one. I will forever love Yuichi Nakamura. I'm sorry. I know Sogi's English voice will do his very best, but man, you can't beat Nakamura, man. You just can't. So it looks like they, I don't know what's going on here, but they seem to show, so the English trailer doesn't show that you can change the dialogue back to Japanese. They have dual audio, but does it mean that we can change it to Japanese, or is it only here? Sorry, I need to go back and look at, yeah, see, they have the English text on this side, so...
Yes!
I might have, like I said, I may have to import the Japanese version on the Switch, so I can have both options available to me. Because I do not know the English 7/29th, huh? See, because like the English, the overseas international version just doesn't have the Japanese text on it at all. It didn't say that it did so. Yeah, see, they talk about it over here. I gotta print screen that because what? Okay, we're gonna stop there. I think we're good for now. Oh my god, I'm so tired. There's still things I want to discuss. I will discuss it later, but for sure we are definitely going to be, July is going to be a very busy time for me. I will give you that. I haven't decided what's going on for when it happens, but when it happens right now. So we will see. There might be more details about the localization that I'm not aware of. Like, I want to know if we can get the Japanese text on the international version. So we shall see. Thank you all for sitting here listening to my reactions, my inputs, and thoughts about the whole thing. I am very much looking forward to you all being able to experience this game properly in English now, because it is an amazing game, an amazing series. Like I said, Takumi is just really good at really telling a story and keeping you engaged in it, like, and caring about it. Like, nothing against DD and SLJ, because that's a different team. They've done so much more for these games, and honestly, and when it comes to DGS, and I never thought I would see the day that these would be localized, just because there's a lot of sensitive subjects in this thing, and as far as I know, it seems like they're doing a pretty good job handling some of the sensitive subjects at this point in time. Again, I don't have a lot. Please do not yell at me about the whole thing. I just think right now, what they are trying to convey, they are trying to keep it much more rooted to what's happening than the wacky nature of the mainline ones. Because here's the thing, the mainline Ace Attorneys, it's easier to get away with it and Japanify it because it's in the far future. There's nothing, all the locations in that particular game is actually fictional. So when you go into DGS, you can't get away with that anymore. So they definitely are taking a little bit more care with the situation, because these are real locations and they're not shying away from it this time. I love how they just casually just acknowledge that, Phoenix Wright and Naruhodo Inosuke are descendants, despite the fact they don't have the same names or anything. So I think they're going for the route that, hey, Phoenix Wright's descent originate, like, his family started in Japan. Makes perfect sense to me. Works for me. The fact that they didn't change their names at all is, interesting. Like, I was expecting them to punify those or just put wordplays that make sense to a international audience, but they didn't. So that's an interesting route that they did. And I like I said, there's still so much stuff that we can't really like get into yet, because it's not out yet. But as of right now, there's more promising things I'm seeing with the localization than there are bad things at the moment. So we will see as it gets closer to the time. I will play through it and we will do a lot of discussion. English is not my first language, okay, but there will be a lot of discussing about the difference between the original, the fan translations, and then going into the localized version. I look forward to playing through this, and I look forward to going through it again with you guys again. So until that day comes, enjoy the fact that we're finally getting a localization of these games. Like, probably one of the best Ace Attorney games in a very long time. So, y'all have a good day! Hey guys, I wanted to take a moment to talk about the voice actors, as I feel I picked on them a little too hard initially when I was recording this. I reacted that way because it was my first time ever hearing the characters, in another language that wasn't Japanese, and I wasn't sure what I was going to expect to happen. I had voices already in my mind for a lot of the characters, so it's very jarring to your mind when you suddenly hear them speak very differently, even when you know it's coming. In my honest opinion, I think this is the most attention to detail Capcom has ever done with voice casting for Ace Attorney. Naruhodo and Susato have Japanese voice actors casted to them, and they are working with a UK voice cast this time around. And while it is a little strange hearing the Japanese characters speak with a British accent, it makes more sense that they sound more British English than American English in that time period. At least that's how I'm going to, how I approach as to why, in-game thoughts as to why they sound kind of British, I know in reality it's because they chose a UK studio this time around, but I think honestly that was probably the best call considering the material they're going to be working on in this one. Japan was learning English from the British at the time, so when you think it like that, they don't feel as strange or as far out there anymore. It'll just take some time getting used to, because again, I've spent 6 years being very used to just hearing them in Japanese and only in Japanese. So it's just gonna take a little time to get used to. I really think they thought about this, and it gives me a lot of hope that the localization will be just fine. There's probably going to be still some issues here and there, but I don't think it's going to be anything as dramatic as a lot of people are afraid of, like Japanifornified kind of big things. I really don't think that's really going to happen. But you know, the game's not out yet, so we'll see. But I figure I put my 2 cents, my real thoughts about the voice choices, after I've had some time to, you know, sit down and think on it and let some time pass since I initially reacted to these videos. That being said, I really am looking forward to being able to hear everyone in English when it comes out, and, you know, please support the localization, guys, because, you know, it is a freaking miracle that we're even getting this, all things considered. So, thanks, Capcom, and, I'm looking forward to playing this again and hearing your thoughts about this in the future, guys.